Good morning and happy weekend to our viewers. I see it's good to have you back in our weekend show, Weekend Digest. This is Inside Agua. If you are joining us for the first time, the program we use to entertain you is a program we use to educate you. Today is my pleasure to welcome the men in the house. I'll be handing over to our anchor person today, Comrade Wisdom Ugwebu, who will be taking us on this weekend digest for today. Welcome on board, everyone. Wisdom, over to you.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back once again. Our great viewers all over the world, we are greeting you directly from Nigeria. Today, we'll be having a live chat with Professor G.O. Obodo, who is also from Agua and an erudite scholar. But before then, we have to quickly introduce ourselves and members of this particular Inside Agua crew. So starting from myself, I am Comrade Ugwebu Wisdom U, an indigenous of Umofeke Agua. And the next person is our media director, who is Chima Arikibe. Mr. Chima, please say hi to the audience.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside Agua Weekend Digest. Thank you.
All right. We have another person that is in the building, who is also joined us all the way from Anambra State, also an indigenous of Agua. Ude Okoro, please say hi to the camera.
Good morning, our audience.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this program and stay tuned.
All right. And then we also have our live reporter all the way from um, Obidi Agua, who is presently there with a prof who will be reporting directly to us and our audience, in the person of uh, Bono John. Mr. Honorable, please say hi to our audience. Young Prof.
Yeah, he may not be able to say hi now. He's the man on the camera there, and I hope that he has received our
Okay.
greetings.
It seems
We'll
like we have
continue.
the discrepancy in the network. However, we want to employ all of us to sit back and listen very tight as we take you around to this noble chat and academic guru with us today. However, before we begin, we would like to look into the profile or the citation of Professor G.O. Obodo. Like I will be taking that myself. So a keen listening is advised. For Professor G.O. Obodo, every great journey starts somewhere. Professor Godfrey Ahaoma Alozie Obodo has made a name for himself, his family, his community, the state, and the world at large. He was born on the 5th of August 1944. His primary education came in different locations, but focused, and the results were all excellent. From 1950 to 1951, he attended St. John's Warrior Infancy 1 and 2, taught by the late Pa teacher Ado. From 1952 to 1955, Professor G. A. Obodo attended St. Teresa Primary School, Obidi, Agua, and St. Mary, Wana, Enugu, where he did his Standard 1 to 3 and Standard 4. He returned back to St. Teresa Primary School, Obidi, Agua, from his Standard 6 and passed out with distinction. In 1959, Professor G. A. Obodo was given admission to Sacred Heart Aba and Holy Ghost College, Owerri, as he would later choose Holy Ghost College, Owerri, because of his proximity to Agua. However, he passed out in flying colors in 1963 with grade 1 He proceeded to the Federal School of Science, Onikan, Lagos in 1964 to 1966, where he sat for his GCE A-level examination and passed. In October 1972, Professor G.A. Obodo was admitted to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, for a 3 year course in chemistry, finishing in 1975 with a second-class lower degree 2.2, after which he was called up for the one compulsory NYSC service, a tutor to the Ministry of Education in Ilorin from 1975 to 1976. Not satisfied with this, he moved to Ahmadu Bello University, Abu Zaria, for his MSc program from 1980 to 1982 in analytical chemistry, and capped it with a PhD on January 4th, 1994 in analytical and environmental chemistry. Some of the places and institutions where he worked before joining the academic class were: as a technical assistant to the Federal Institute of Industrial Research, Oshodi, 1964 to 1966; as a laboratory technician, Ministry of Trade and Industry, Enugu, 1967 to 1970; Project Development Agency, Enugu, 1970 to 1972. Then from 1976 to 1983, Professor G.A. Obodo worked as a senior produce officer and chemist in charge of the laboratory of the Ministry of Trade and Industry, Owerri. He started as an assistant lecturer at Imo State University, Ekiti campus from 1983 to 1991. Senior lecturer, then Abia State University, 1991 to 1995. Associate Professor, 1999, Imo State University, IMSU, Owerri, and Professor in the year 2003. What a great academic journey. During his active years at IMSU and ABSU, Professor G.A. Obodo headed so many units such as Chemistry and Industrial Chemistry, Abia State University, Uturu, 1991 to 1995. IMSU, 1995 to 2000, guest lecturer, undergraduate, Federal University of Agriculture, Umudike, HOD, IMSU, 2008 to 2009, external postgraduate supervisor, Federal University of Agriculture, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Federal University of Agriculture, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Extortion and Investigation Committee, chairman/member, Accreditation Committee, amongst others. Professor G.A. Obodo retired from the Imo State University in 2009 and took another lecturing job with the Madonna University, Elele campus, Rivers State, on the 2nd of November 2010. Professor G.A. glorious academic career and brilliancy earned him this award and prizes: the Orata County Council Scholarship Award, 1959 to 1963, the Federal Government Scholarship Award, 1964 to 1966, and another Federal Government Scholarship Award, 1973 to 1975, Imo State Government Scholarship Award, 1980 to 1982, Imo State University Scholarship Award, 1987 to 1990, and the Postdoctoral Research Fellow, Third World Academy of Science, 2000 to 2001. Members of professional bodies include: member, Chemistry Society of Nigeria, Chemical Society of Nigeria; member, Institute of Public Analysis of Nigeria; member, Biotechnology Society of Nigeria; member, Environmental Society of Nigeria; member, Food and Drug Administration, Federal Ministry of Health, Abuja, etc. Religiously, Professor G.A. Obodo is a devoted Christian to the Roman Catholic Church. Due to his passion for the things of God, he was made a Knight of St. John International, KSGI, in 1998 and has attended the highest rank of Noble Knight of St. John International. He has equally chaired various church committees. In community development, Professor G.A. Obodo led the way. He belonged to several developmental associations, including chairing the OBD Development Union (ODU) in 1995 to 1996, secretary, Fact-Finding Committee, Ezeship OBD Autonomous Community in 1998. Hence, Chief Audrey Ahaoma of Agwa title was given to him. Okay, Chief Audrey Ahaoma title was given to him. This title was conferred to him in 1996 by the late Chief Ejeku Ife. Was a bold testament to his effortless philanthropic and cultural recognition in the Agwa clan. He is happily married to noble lady Lolo Virginia Nenna Obodo, and the union is blessed with wonderful children and professionals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this junction, please let's make welcome Professor G.A. Obodo. Good morning, sir, and welcome on board, sir. Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. Welcome on board.
Thank you.
All right. Please, sir, I believe that you listened keenly to our citations about you. And then having said that, we want you to briefly introduce yourself. Let me quickly remind you that we have over 1,000 to 1 million viewers on YouTube of Agwa sons and daughters all over the world viewing this program. And today it is our joy and we are delighted to have you on this show. Thank you very much, sir. Hello.
Hello.
So let's have a quick introduction of yourself.
Your citation has almost said that. I'm Professor Godfrey Ahaoma Alozie from Mwahe Obudiagwa, Oguta LGA, Imo State.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your response. At this junction, let me bring on Ude Okoro. Please, Ude Okoro, say hi to the camera and then take a question for Prof this morning.
Thank you so much, Prof.
Thank you.
Is very, but before this program, around this time, you celebrated your 80th birthday. Could you please share with us what do you felt then?
Your birthday celebrated last.
Yeah, at that birthday celebration, I was filled with mixed feelings, very happy, and imagining something similar to what would happen at the end of my life, at my burial. That was a glimpse of what would happen, apart from being happy, what my children were doing. Okay.
All right, that was a nice answer. One thing that triggers me about his response, Prof says he's happy, and at the same time looking at what will happen when he dies and how his children are doing. Prof, let me quickly ask you again. At 83, hello, at 83 years, you are still strong and kicking, unlike some of your contemporaries. What is your secret, sir?
Moderation. I'm not a saint, and nobody's a saint, but I moderate whatever I do. And plus the fact of having a wife who is very sensitive about the moderation of the husband, about feeding him well, about advising him well, about everything good in life. Okay?
Okay. Moderation. Wow.
Yes. That's
That's a
it.
very nice one. Moderation. I've learned this anyway. Couple with a good wife. For all that are still single, apart from Chima that is married, I think all of us here are still single. We have learned that getting a good wife is very important, as well as moderating your life. So, Udokro, do you have any other question for Prof?
Yeah, Prof. Thank you so very much for your time. Let's go into academics. As an academic guru, Prof, the Obodo family has been a strong pillar of education in Agua. And as the first lecturer and professor in Agua, could you please tell us how did your academic journey begin?
Academic journey began from going to the university in the first instance. Everything was by faith. I was at the Ministry of Trade and Industry, was their produce officer chemist. And they were building a laboratory and wanted somebody to be there and sent me for training at Ahmadu Bello University. I came back after, with masters. I was attending my old boys meeting. And at the old boys, I saw one of the teachers who made me what I am, who was a good teacher to us. And there are some good students, about 8 of us who made grade 1. He saw me, he said, Godfrey, where are you and what are you doing? I told him, I just gotten my master's and in the ministry. And he asked me, what are you doing with a master's in the ministry? Though we have stopped accepting applications into Imo State University, but write one for me. Give it to Engineer Dom Epo to bring to me. So I did and sent it to him. Epo who sent it to him. The following week, the same Epo brought me a letter for invitation for interview. At the interview, he was the chairman of the panel. So the result is, as you can think, I was taken. And that's how I started my academic career in the Imo State University, Etiti then. Okay?
Okay. That's very don't know, comrade.
You never planned or had it in mind of going into the academic, but God willingly and gracefully, you were favored by the person you are. Now, a quick look at what is happening within our environment, especially that of Agua. And academically, I believe you are somebody that is sound and well known when it has to do with academic. What do you think that is happening in Agua academically? Are we actually progressing, doing well in that academic field, or we are lagging behind? What is your stake, sir?
Yes, Agua is academically progressing.
Okay. Widokoro.
Now, going by the present development in Agua, is there any time and compared to temporaries per se? Hello, Prof.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm presently looking at the developments, the academic developments in Agua. Is there any negative shift now compared to your contemporaries?
In Agua or nationwide?
In Agua presently.
I say in Agua or nationwide?
In Agua, not nationwide. We are now.
Yeah. What is wrong is the negative impact, the negative thinking, the get-rich-quick syndrome. Nobody, they don't want to suffer again. They don't want to read again. But they want to build the best houses, ride cars, enjoy life. They say business before pleasure, but they want pleasure before business. So if they can get focused, mind the education, it'll be all right. Educated man will never be poor. He may not be rich, but he can always feed himself and his family. Okay?
So he might be in the middle. That's a very nice statement to take home for today. However, let me quickly ask, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Let me
Yes, I
quickly
hear you.
ask. Now, you have made mention of getting rich quick syndrome in the agua system, or maybe probably the use of agua today. Now, could you please tell us any of the values that your peers enjoyed through you that helped them so much to achieve well in life, and that of the generation, and this our generation that is lacking? Did you get my question, sir? Hello, Bonnie, your mic is
Yes.
off. Sir, did you get my question?
Okay, repeat.
Okay, let me repeat. I said that
Yeah.
while you were making your statement or quoting, you said, and I believe that get rich quick syndrome has bewildered the mindset of an average agua man today, or average agua youth today. Now, in the process of your way as you're climbing, what is that thing that your parents enjoyed from you that made them to have value that this generation is lacking?
Yeah. Going through my CV, you can see that my education was always favored with government scholarships. Even for my secondary school, there was then the Orata County Council Scholarship. Even this was not enough, but it very much helped in the secondary school. In the university, I had the Imo State, no, Eastern Region Scholarship. In the university, it was scholarship all through. In fact, all my education from easy secondary school to the university to PhD, we are with education, with scholarship. Even they were not enough, but they very much helped. But these things are very much lacking nowadays. But then to get them, you have to be qualified. But presently, because the people are not much focused, they're not focused in education, so they're not qualified even to get the few scholarships that are available. So if they can get focused, read hard, get qualified, they will get the few scholarships that are available.
Okay. A very nice disposition there. Now, you mean that while you were growing or while you were climbing to the top, a lot of your peers enjoyed that benefit of your scholarship, your educational life through scholarship, and they were gearing towards getting their own scholarship. And this made them to have value as well as help them to climb to where they are. That's a very nice one. Thank you very much for that position that you have taken. Meaning that each and every one of our sons and daughters should, at this moment, the young mindset should start looking at preparing themselves for whatever opportunity that may come academically, so that when it hits at their door, they can be able to grab it. That's what I took away from that, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
Okay, I said, and I'm quoting you, that from your conclusion in the last question, you are saying that each and every Agua sons and daughter should get prepared for any academic opportunity that may hit their way, because if they are not prepared, they may not have this opportunity to grow and it continue to demoralize them.
Yes, even in the Iowa Central Union platform, I see many of our allies, posting advertisements into the NDA, into this, into that. But you have to be qualified before you can attend them. So they have to get focused, get qualified, and then apply. Then somebody somewhere will help them without their knowing.
Okay.
But if they're not qualified,
Okay.
they will not.
That's Udoka, please can we have you on the chat? Hello. All right. If he's not available, please, Prof. Let me quickly ask another question before Udokoro comes back. A quick one. At this junction, you are a chief, right? Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm hearing.
You are a chief, right? Yes, you are a chief.
I'm a chief, yes.
So you are a chief, a professor at the Knights of St. John International. These are exalted heights in life. I would like you to talk to us about your experience in these fields.
As a chief, nobody makes himself a chief.
Yes, that's true.
It was in those days, about 1990, during that my 1 year chairmanship of ODU, there was something we were settling at Awafo. Obudi representatives, worry, blah, 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 all those type of things. And the late Eze, if he was there, I don't know how he came towards me, and as we are talking, I told him my mother is from Momoko. I told him who my mother was, and he was interested, he was excited. He knew my mother. They were mates, perhaps. So he got interested in me, in what I am, and so on and so forth. So I was surprised, back to school at State University. By the time we got to State University of Kiwo, we were at Kiwo. He sent me a letter from the palace wanting to make me a chief. His grandson, the chief. That's what I told my elder brothers, look at what I have. Look at the type of letter I got. They said, no problem, go ahead. And by then at Imo State University, all our people, all our students, Professor Amanze Unaya, CJ, the late Pasuma Morocco, all of them, they were there. They all at school. I was helping them, they were helping me. At weekends, they will come to the house. We had a backyard farm. We shall go to the farm. We shall eat whatever I have to. At the time, I brought the idea about this Ezra 10. Look at what Ezra has done to me. I don't know what to answer. No egoistic name, not nothing. It was Onaya, to be exact, who proposed the name. Ahaoma. just judging from what I have been doing for them in school, getting them admission, getting them changed courses, getting blah blah blah, those type of things. So the name of the other Ahaoma came from Amans and Job, and it was okay to everybody. So that's it. So to be a chief, respected, the who gives it to you has seen what you are doing for the community. A professor, it is not easy to climb from a student lecturer to lecturer 2, lecturer 1, senior lecturer, associate professor. Okay. So you have to work hard, publish or perish. You have to work hard and publish. Because I came from the ministry, I'm used to going to work every day. I'm working hard. That I carried into the university and worked hard and got my professorship much earlier than expected, even at old age. A Knight of St. John, noble brother B.A. Jogi, wrote us schools, myself and Jude. He did not want to preach to us why we should be recognized. He already filled our names in the form he brought. So he was not coming to beg us. He was sort of coming to say, this is what I have brought to you, you have to be there. And we fill the form. Not minding, being a worker for God, don't mind what you are. But then my children were all in some secondary school. Many of them had not entered the university. Only one fellow, my daughter, was in the university. I had no building, I had no car, nothing. I didn't want what happened to Eda's brother to happen to me too. I didn't want history to repeat itself. So I just filled the form. And I'm so did Jude. We filled the form and we became knights. And we have, followed, working hard, obeying their laws, attending meetings, and risen from one rank to the other to lastly, at least after your 20 years in the order, you can become a noble knight. And we became noble knights. And you have to live modestly, in exemplary life. And you don't mind if you have solved all your problems. You work for God, God will work for your own too. He will work for you. So this exemplary position.
Okay, thank you very much once again, Prof. Having taken note of what you have just said, one is your impact in the society has made you to earn that title, Other Ahaoma, and it has been well with Obi the Agua, I think, and the entire Agua from the time of immemorial, even as much as we are facing a little challenge now. Secondly, the academic attainment that you have gotten so far is as a result of hard work, and this hard work paid off. And today you are a professional. And lastly, when you work in the vineyards of God, God definitely work in your vineyard, and that is why you are made a chief. Very insightful knowledge that we have gotten from you. And at this moment, we wish to say thank you very much. We'll go on a short minute break. We'll return. We'll continue with the questions. Thank you. Just stay tuned with us. Thank you, sir. Welcome back, sir. it's good to this inside Agua Weekend Digest, and we have really enjoyed your stay with us, pouring out benevolence and love for us and that of the entire Agua, and giving us a heads up of what we need to do and what we need to know so that we can move our entire clan forward. At this junction, I would like Ude Okoro to please come up and have anything you to ask Prof so you can wrap it up. It's almost 10.
Okay, thank you so much, Prof. This whole session has been so interactive because of your bank of wisdom which you're pouring down here. At your age, Prof, in life, at your age in life, you have seen it all. So what are the things that your generation could not do well in terms of agua development, and you wouldn't want this generation to fail? What are those areas of improvement you want?
Education. Education solves everything. If you're educated, you will not be poor. You may not be a rich man, you may not be a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, whatever it is, but you not lack. At our time, we worked hard to get educated. We are not furious to get rich overnight. But today, we have exposed. To be educated, you have to rely on expo. Even parents nowadays, but unlike those days, my father didn't know where I went to school, from primary to university. But now, parents have to take their children to secondary school, everywhere. During entrance examinations, parents have to take their children to where they will take the exam. Send they'll be schooling in Sunday schools, but just towards the time for examination, they withdraw them and send them to miracle schools. Miracle schools, where they will pass through expo. They were not something then, but these things are now and should be stopped. If students work hard, they will pass. So let them not depend on expo. Let them not depend on going to miracle schools, miracle centers to pass.
Okay. Agua, Agua as a clan need to work hard on education, and that is one thing you think that your generation didn't get very well, and this generation is actually lacking, and you want us to improve on it. However, you are crying out on miracle centers in terms of examinations and that, but then promising that whoever that works very hard will definitely make it through without the assistance of the parents or going into any miracle center to write exam. We have taken note of that. Tap, in a quick note also, we want to ask you recently, or maybe less than 3 years now, Agua had a union that is called Agua Central Union. And before now, you have led the OBD Development Union, just like it is written in your profile, just like it is written in your profile or citation. Now, I want to ask, what is your involvement in the leadership of Agua at this present time?
Now, right from the beginning,
Now, like I said that you have been involved, you have been involved in the leadership of Agua, you have been involved in the leadership of Agua, and having led OBD Development Union. But recently, we have a central body that is governing Agua, which is the Agua Central Union. I want to know your involvement, having had the previous knowledge about leadership, starting from OBD. What is your involvement in the leadership of Agua Central Union at the moment?
before I was Central Union. Right from the beginning, I don't know, I think I have been in Central mood. Like in my class 5 in 1963, I revived the moribund Agbo Secondary School. I chose the late Agibo Daniel as my vice, and Askenomaka was my secretary. That Agbo Secondary School blossomed even in the universities. Later, I was chairman of Agua Town Union. Presently, the SCU have been supporting them. We have been attending their meetings in building the divisional police station. I've been there supporting them, giving the little I can and have. And informing the branch secretaries, I don't know, I was made to be the chairman, present chairman of Agba Central Union, Owerri branch. I'm the present chairman, Owerri branch. It's just recently I told them I'll be traveling, that they should get a replacement. Yeah, they didn't want to get a replacement. They only said they'll get someone to act to me till I come back. I think at my age, when most of my age mates are at home or doing nothing, I'm still very much in the mood. The telling that I'm the chairman, the meeting is held in my house because of accommodation. But the problem is that the allies, the big men of Agua in Owerri, do not want to come. Most of them do not want to come. If they come, they can decide on another venue. They can decide, make meaningful propositions, and decisions will be taken. There is some noise behind us here, that's why.
I think, all right, viewers, thank you for listening and following us. I think there's a breach in the connection of Prof, but hopefully he's back online so he can continue. Okay, dear viewers, still we have a bridge from the Prof network. At this moment, we've really heard a lot from Prof, and I believe that Agua as a clan has a lot to achieve, and then in due time, we'll continue to work for the betterment of Agua. I will continue to bring in elites of Agua into this particular program so that we will know where to upgrade and how to fine-tune our place, which we will definitely call home, in as much as we are having little security challenge. At this junction, we want to implore you to please stay tuned to Inside Agua Media as you get every update and everything that will happen or that is happening in Agua. Of course, believe me, we are the best, and then we will continue to give you the best of whatever you want to know within our range. Thank you very much, and do have a lovely weekend. As I say, Udokoro, please say hi to the camera so that we can wrap it up and then go our separate engagements.
Thank you for staying tuned to this program.
We are waiting.
Okay, thank you, our audience. Thank